So, so we are on to part 2 of our independence story, which could also serve for a Republic Day story, about Commissioner Headley was saying to these 3 men that, there were suites put aside at the Hilton, but they hadn't brought their wives. And he was saying, we are sure they would have been elated, your wives that is. We feel this is one case you have goofed, and while you are in your suites, all alone and lonely, please consider your errors. Loud laughter, vigorous clapping and thumping. Now the commissioner advised the association would be insulted should you refuse the offer. Okay? The trio nodded. Good. In the lobby, senior staff members of this hotel are waiting to escort you to your suites. Dismissed, gentlemen. Sheepishly, silently, the trio stood in the lobby. Secretly, each man wished he was at home. A tin man wearing a long tie with a Hilton emblem approached the officers, followed by 3 female employees. The well-rounded waitress, the buffet line server, and the woman at the lectern. Overnight bags hung from their shoulders. The tin man handed over 3 neatly wrapped boxes with new pajamas and toothbrushes, courtesy the Hilton. The inspectors were troubled, apprehensive. They searched anxiously for exit signs. The elevator stopped at the 3rd floor. The tin man bowed, smiled, and closed the door behind the 6 exiting passengers, the woman leading. Inspector Joshua stood in the room completely lost. The window revealed soft amber lights and strollers around the Queen's Park Savannah. The panel wall opposite the exquisitely arranged bed held a 30-inch television that was silent. The door clicked shut and Inspector Joshua turned sharply. The well-rounded waitress stood motionless, her full lips parted seductively. In the cool room, the inspector began to perspire. He mumbled something about Rosie. The waitress stepped closer and began to unbutton his jacket, pushing him towards the bed. No, uttered Inspector Joshua. I can't do this to Rosie. Sure you can, said the well-rounded waitress, removing wig and glasses. Brown eyes stared at him. Rosie, the inspector blurted out. But how? I warned you that I would talk to the commissioner, Rosie explained. He arranged everything. He's a very smart man. Sensitive and kind, too. Inspector Joshua flopped back on the bed, Rosie's smooth hand cradling his face. By the way, nobody makes coffee like me, said Rosie. Where's your wallet? You owe me plenty for services rendered tonight. In the next room, Harryland and Shanty were giggling like children. He ran his hands through her red and yellow hair and asked about her mother. Waiting for you to cook the duck, she said cheerfully. Ramirez was impressed with Sheila's impersonation of a maitre d'. He rocked with laughter and tried to tell her he had suspected her identity all along. Liar, said Sheila. You are a bogus policeman.